In the land of Efferia, where shadows creep, there rides a band known as the Black Sheep. With hearts of fire and wills unbowed, they face the darkness strong and proud. Araxes, the ranger from the Fey realms wide, with a whip of fire and a heart to guide. Was a druid of spores and earth, defends the land that gave him birth. Dustin, the fighter with courage so grand, a champion's heart, a steady hand. Old Trent, the stalker of gloom and shade, tracks the dark path that evil's made. When reached the sorcerer with magic divine, bring forth power, a fiery shine. Setish the barbarian, zealous light, rages in battle, a beacon of light. Black sheep, they ride through the night, guardians of hope, defenders of light. From the deepest shadow to the brightest dawn, together they stand, forever strong. Through trials and tempests they never yield, in the face of danger their fate is sealed. Bound by honor, by blood and by name, black sheep forever in glory and flame. So sing of the black sheep, brave and true, in the darkest of times will see us through. With hearts united they fight as one, under moon and stars and the blazing sun.
Well, Bakarin told me I'm the same as her. So I guess if there's any sort of hierarchy to this, I guess that makes me the head honcho.
That's a good point. As a quick mention, we could also go with Plan B, and Olin kind of like mutters to himself, and I'm casting disguise self to look like Bakarin.
Nice. Okay.
We could also do this. I
And that
don't
is a
think I
wonderful
can
idea.
get her voice very well, but as long as we play it like one of those, silent theater pieces, we should be fine.
I think that's a wonderful plan. But first, let's keep making sure there's no other hidden surprises throughout this temple, shall we?
Agreed.
All right. Those of you searching, roll me investigation, please.
Oh, I'm wonderful at this.
I know.
I'm average.
I think you're better than average today.
You're way better than average.
Oh!
Okay.
I am determined. I am focused.
Quick question. Could I use, because I still have the wolf, because it lasts for like an hour,
Mhm.
could I try to use like its scent to find anything alive/unalive, like undead, in the coffins, just in case there's like anything still. I was gonna say with a pulse, but that's optional in here. So if there's anything that potentially could move, could it have like?
Go ahead and roll perception for the wolf.
Let's see. It has, because I think perception is wisdom based, so it's a +2. Advantage or no advantage?
For
smell.
smell, advantage.
Okay. So +2. I'm just gonna copy paste it. Okay.
Hey!
Well, the second one is a lot better.
Hey!
Advantage.
It definitely is sniffing around the various sarcophagi in this room. However, it seems to kind of recoil from several of them, and it doesn't seem to find anything that's still alive.
Okay. I'll probably take one of the. I don't know how you pronounce it, if it's piton or python in English. But I'll take one
Piton.
of those. The piton. Okay. So it's almost like French.
Climbing spikes.
Yeah, piton. I'll take one of those and kind of like mark the lid of the sarcophagi, like kind of scrape an X in those that the wolves recoiled from,
Okay.
kind of as like, no touchy. But then I'll start investigating along with Zetish and Aropsis.
Alrighty. What other areas are you investigating?
Well, this looks like a shut door here.
It is.
Let's make it unshut.
You find a more ornate sarcophagus. This one, you find a book open in and a small bookshelf, as well as a couple of scrolls. The book that is open on top of the sarcophagi is appears to be a journal.
I'm going to flip through it to try and figure out whom and its most recent content.
The content is decades old, and it seemed to be a merchant of some kind.
I'm just going to stash it away. Is there anything in the sarcophagus?
It's hard to tell without opening it.
Oh, I get that.
Getting it open.
I'm going to try and open it.
All right, give me a strength check or athletics.
Wonderful.
All right,
The old heave-ho.
you do manage to shove the lid off, and you find the decaying corpse of, you're not sure, some sort of humanoid, probably elven, but deformed.
How is it deformed?
Extra long teeth, super long ears. It seems to be very pale, what skin is left.
Is there any markings on the sarcophagus itself?
No, it just seems to be ornate in nature.
Is there anything else on the bookshelf that seems to be like of use?
Not of use. It seems to be primarily fictional fictional books. There's a few like history books, but nothing that seems relevant.
This sarcophagus doesn't seem as though it was opened by her. This person doesn't seem to be the same as the rest.
Is that perhaps what would happen if you had been stuck in a sarcophagus instead of being able to feed?
Kira
I don't know.
steps forward and she's like, that was one of her failed experiments. One of many. Like I said, I was the first success. But Bakarin's been around a lot longer than even I've been alive.
So she's been using this book and experimenting on people for a long time, is what you're saying.
She managed to make herself, and then was trying to figure out how to make more, but when she did it outside of a blood moon eclipse, they never succeeded. That's why she could only do it once every 50 years.
And she just made the blood moon eclipse last an indefinite amount of time. I definitely feel we have to find her on the quick, miss.
I agree. So let's go ahead and take down this tower and be on our way.
Can anyone else think of anything?
I think we just take whatever's not nailed down that is anything like writing, anything
Yeah.
ritual like. Just take everything we can, and then we'll figure out what we need to keep when we're on our way to the Enclave.
Does anybody have any drawing skills?
I drew the sister, sort of.
I think we should make a copy of the runes and
Aldrin did
everything.
last time.
Yep. I did
Okay.
Speaking of which, Aldrin, give me a wisdom saving
a
throw.
rubbing of it. Oh, joy. That's definitely my forte. Okay, apparently it is.
Okay. You're fine.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm with Aldrin.
Insight on the DM.
Pretty much anything that we can stuff in our pockets. If it looks important, I want to take it.
Alright, there's plenty of, like, gold objects, various jewelry. You find a variety of, like, ornate daggers. In the meantime, Quinn is also still sitting on the dais near the altar and is just, like, knees to chest and rocking back and forth.
Do any of the daggers in particular catch my eye?
Yes, there
Something.
is one with a beautiful jeweled handle. It was the one, it is currently on the floor. It was the one that Neuberg had that he was going to stab Quinn with.
I'm going to pick it up and stash it.
Alright.
Just so it's explicitly mentioned, Olwan is just stuffing his bag with anything like books, scrolls, golden objects, jewelry, like, anything that could be of value, whether it's monetary value or information, goes in the bag.
Alright. Let me re-roll that, because that... There you go. You find 29 gold's worth of objects. For now.
Nice. Does that include the jewelry and ornate daggers? Or just the
Yes.
objects? Okay.
In terms of the
Thank you.
scrolls, let me see what you find. There's gotta be a roll table for this.
DMG.
Yeah, that's I'm just pulling it up.
A scroll of Summon Tarask? Quick, give it to
Roll
Dan.
me,
He'll know when to use it.
Aldrin, roll me a D100 twice, please.
Okay.
Okay, so you find a first level spell and a potion of healing, as well as a cantrip scroll.
Look, scrolls of Summon to Ask are a fun thing for DMs to use to make, fear exist in the party.
Hey, catchy cantrips, welcome in, raiders!
Especially
The
when one of
ironies
them's
we
the
got a
devil.
cantrip scroll.
The healing potion, is it just like plain healing, or is it like a specific level, or?
Just a regular potion of healing.
Okay.
A dimensional door opens and a small round creature begins rolling in. It's Tattoo Takeover. Let chaos begin. Yay! Thank you, catchy cantrips. Alright. So yeah, you find and then let me roll a couple more. You find a quiver of arrows.
Okay.
And an unidentified blue potion.
Hey, Wenwish, are you able to identify things?
I'm not sure about that. I can light it on fire. That's what I can do.
Okay, let's table that for now, because I feel
Yeah.
like that's kind of on par with for the automaton in the river kind of plan. So we're gonna table that for now. So potentially, just not yet.
Okay.
Those might
Fire
be.
soon.
I'll be
Yes.
here.
So,
I'm still looking at the supports.
So, Quinn, what's the last thing you remember?
The Battle Royale. And a long bath.
That sounds familiar.
I ran away from home. I was sick of being under my mother's thumb and having to live up to her expectations. I heard of the White Court and their reputation. I thought I would try my hand at being a mercenary, and now I'm here and I'm not quite sure what is happening. Tristan's dead. I almost got stabbed. And she just hands in her head, or hands to her face, and just curls up into a ball.
Different people respond to your mother in different ways, For your brother, it became an incessant need to prove himself. And in the end, that's what did it for him. But he seemed to know that. I believe one of us has a note for you.
At that, she looks at you and with an inquisitive look on her face. A letter.
Aldrin?
so I'm looking. I think the letter was from their mother to Tristan. To
No,
basically
Tristan had a letter in their stuff when they died too.
But I believe that letter that Tristan had on him was from his mother. If I'm
Yep, the
remembering
path ahead
correctly.
is as
I
dangerous
am
as it is
desperately trying to
unavoidable.
find it in my notes.
Yeah, he had a letter from his mother. That was the only letter we found. It was the letter, and it was a dagger with the Elendor sigil on it.
Which you left in the Orthadanor prison.
But it was.
Yep.
See, but I had something that stated, even in death, Tristan wished to say goodbye to his mother and sister. He felt
Oh.
he always was
Yeah.
always taking care
Because
of
we
them and
questioned the
worried.
body.
Yeah, that was
It
when you were
wasn't a letter,
speaking
we
to the
questioned
ghost.
the body. Yeah.
Oh, that's what it was. I thought it was a note.
Nope.
That's
Whatever.
That's okay.
been
No, we spoke
20
to the
minutes.
ghost of your brother. My bad.
All I kind of like,
Yeah,
keep out of
yeah.
Taylor, like, what?
We'll retcon that.
Mhm.
You spoke to his ghost, but how?
Well, not all people are, we'll say, as short-sighted on magic as Orthadanor tends to be. So, there are people that have the capability to do this. And, well, honestly, in the end, we wanted to make sure Tristan wasn't trying to attack us.
Fair.
In the end, we found out that he was just another confused boy, confused by the machinations of their parents, and trying to set something for himself. But he felt that both of you were trapped in your own way, and sort of wished for you to be free. In the end, he feared for your safety here, and it seems as though rightfully so.
He did always look out for me, as big brothers are wont to do. You say Orthadanor has a certain opinion on magic. Ironic, really, given our own leader has powers herself. She never mentions it. She keeps it very hush-hush, but she is not without her own power.
Is she talking about her mother or somebody else?
Citrini, the leader of Orthadanor that you met.
Gotcha. Yes, it's oftentimes that those in power will judge by their actions and not by who they are.
I just want a life without noble obligation. Away from my mother's ever-watching eye.
I'll tell you what. Come with us. You know, it's not an answer, but it's at least a start.
I might know some people that could use your help. You said you want to be a mercenary?
Something like that. Skilled with a blade. Can handle myself.
Might know just the place for you. If you come with us, we can take you there.
I would like that very much.
And it's settled.
Thank you.
Finally, I can talk to somebody about who actually knows what they're doing. Not
Now,
that
let's get down to business.
Quick question. Did we search the 2 rooms that are closed up here?
Hold on, let me zoom out and see where you're talking about. No, you did not.
I will check this
we're
door
going.
just in case.
Aldrin's gonna take one door, and Zedish is gonna take the other door, and Zedish is just gonna barge in.
Okay, hold on. I'm trying to figure out which door Zedish is going to.
Whatever
There's a
that
door
looks
right
like.
there.
Oh. I can't see anything.
I'm pinging.
Yeah, that's where I am. And then there's the other one to the right.
I mean, I feel
Got
like I
it.
found a door too.
Doors everywhere! Alternate
It's the door.
it does not appear to be locked.
Slurp.
Does it appear to be trapped?
Roll me investigation.
Don't fuck me. Okay, that's not great.
That doesn't look trapped to you.
Cool. I will turn the doorknob.
Boom! No, I'm kidding.
I don't have evasion yet.
We know.
You find a kind of a lounge / kitchen area. Plenty of food. It seems to be fairly fresh, which is surprising given that they're in the middle of the desert, but there's a couple of other doors beyond.
I will shout to the party that there's fresh food so we can have some supplies for the road, because my backpack is probably pretty fucking full with stuff right now. And then I'll go check this door over here first.
Okay.
I'll just try and open it.
Yep, go for it. You find a small but lavishly decorated bedroom.
Owen kind of makes a mental note that, so wrong timing, but that would probably be the place where our three friends would be spending the night if we were staying here. I'll kind of look around if there's anything interesting.
There is a cabinet of an armoire full of clothes, a bookshelf full of books, and an open journal on the vanity.
I'm gonna just tuck close the journal and tuck it in my belt at this point, and kind of head back out. Oh, hi, Winwish.
I have a backpack. So, what do you need?
As much food as you can get, so we can have supplies for the way back.
Okay. So, just ransacking.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's what he's doing. He's just ransacking.
All right.
It won't matter once it's crushed under rubble, so.
Yep, you find plenty of food.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I'll go for the other door and try and open it.
All right. With your passive perception, this smells like a bathroom.
I will still check the two doors in here just to make sure that, there's no one or nothing hidden. Just being thorough. I'll just close the door behind me again. Oh, for vampires, they're not exactly inactive in the bowels.
All right, Zedish.
Yes.
You open the door and you find a storeroom. Roll me investigation. All right, you managed to find a bag with 19 gold, as
Pocketed.
well as some unidentified white powder. and lots of it in little packets.
Gonna pocket both of them.
Okay. You managed to get 3 packets of the white powder.
All right.
All right. Otherwise, the room in which you're in, you are standing next to a vast, deep pit. There are sarcophagi and coffins around a body wrapped up in the corner. This looks like to be where they take care of their dead.
Said 19 gold.
Yes.
Okay.
But a shelf over
Just gonna keep looking.
Yep. The shelf over
Yes.
here has a variety of reagents that look like would be used for by like a mortician.
Heinrich,
Yes.
would these do anything?
Uh, maybe.
Stuffing them in the pockets.
All right.
Everything's coming.
Do everyone keeps asking the sorcerer all the questions about sorcery type stuff. Do the voices have anything to suggest? They've been kind of quiet since we've been on a one-track mind of revenge.
They're somehow really into it.
Yeah. I mean, the
Uh,
plan is to use fire, so yeah.
Wenrish, roll me an intelligence check.
But, I
You
did very well.
recognize you don't know the name of this particular substance, but you've seen it before, and it's generally marked as flammable.
Ooh. Like maybe let's not give the person with a whole bunch of flame that thing, or maybe give the person with a whole bunch of flame that thing so that way they can bring down a tower. Gimme, gimme, gimme. I notice we're quiet. Is that me?
Hmm?
No. Okay,
Me?
so yeah, it might be flammable, possibly.
I think it sounds more like these are the kind of barrels that you would eventually explode.
Yeah, yeah, possibly.
They're more like large flasks.
But yeah,
Molotov cocktail.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
yeah. I was thinking. Maybe that dusty old bitch will go up with it.
Oh,
well, can we get
Once-
holy
once-
water on the way? I imagine that might still work.
Do we know that someone already found holy water? Okay.
I mean, you did with the oasis fish.
Okay. Yeah. So why don't we just again go back to our original plan or secondary plan actually of finding the oasis fish.
I do have a couple of holy water flasks, and I recall Dustin using one in the fight. Maybe we can try and use one to make some kind of holy fire.
Is there a way to pressurize
Double
it and
down.
maybe shoot it at her?
We have a long path to figure that out.
Look over at Araxis just making like finger gun motions.
Pew, pew, pew.
Funny, that's the same not material component, somatic component for firebolt. Pew, pew.
That makes so much sense.
Have you found everything that you wanted?
What's in this room?
Hold on, let me zoom out and see where you're talking about. That room. Okay, you find another storage room.
Oh, hello, storage room.
This one seems to have books in various crates. It appears to be like general goods.
General books? Anything of particular value?
High or low?
Low.
Good call. Yes, you managed to find various historic tomes dating back hundreds of years.
I'll take these for later.
We'll say
We'll
you
call them a
find 4
bedtime
books.
read.
I will come up
Thank you
with
for
what
your
those books are
patronage.
later.
Absolutely.
They're just more of the Halfling Dragon books.
Boop.
All the smut. Super smut.
We check this room on the bottom left.
Bottom left.
Where I'm standing.
No, you have not checked that room.
Well, we're checking it now.
You find a room with more ornate sarcophagi,
Tonight
each
at
one
11.
different.
Doom!
Goddamn sound alerts.
I'm just gonna
So,
check
along
'em all.
with a statue of a winged humanoid.
Do you know what this humanoid is?
Oh, let me
To
open the door again.
Kira?
Yes, Kira. She'll head over. Oh, this is... I don't know that I've ever been in this room. Could be a seraph, perhaps. The only thing I could think of are some. I don't know. This temple is ancient.
Is there
In any of my readings, a seraph would make the most sense. It's the only winged creature I know.
any markings or anything on the statue?
Yes. It has the name Nuriel. I'll put that in the chat.
Yeah.
But this room seems like it's very dusty. It seems that it's gone untouched for some time.
Okay. Just out of curiosity's sake, I still want to open the sarcophagi.
All right, give me an athletics check. Well, you just like one finger that. No, I'm kidding. Like,
Yeah.
whoop. Yeah, no, you yeet that lid off with no issue, and find a skeleton with tattered with the remains of like white and gold robes.
Okay. Nothing like in it, around it.
There is a amulet around the neck in the shape of the sun.
I'm gonna take that too.
All right.
Put it around my neck.
As you do, it seems to feel warm to the touch, despite the fact that it's been in an enclosed tomb this whole time.
No. That feels nice. Interesting, almost. Seems like it was meant for me.
Looks good. This room is giving me the creeps. I'm gonna go this way. She exits the room. Goes to sit on the other side of the dais from Quinn. Still curled up in Arapsis's robe. You can see that she's slowly starting to heal from the daylight spell.
Okay.
There's a door here, but I don't remember if we explored that before.
You find
Did we
another
explore this?
chamber.
I think we have.
Again,
Okay.
a large sun symbol emblazoned on the floor, and an even more ornate marble and gold sarcophagi.
Mm. I'm gonna observe closely the symbol on the ground and the sarcophagus. Just, checking for anything of note or potentially traps.
Alright, roll me investigation.
Don't fuck me. Yeah, damn it.
Nope, don't find anything of note. Nothing that... I mean, there's a big-ass statue of a warrior here, and then the sarcophagus here, along with two chests on either side.
I will start with the one over here and check for traps.
Alright.
Come on. Okay. No, that.
It does not appear to be trapped, however, it is firmly locked.
Okay. I don't have lockpicks, but I have the universal lockpick. Hey, Zedish.
Is.
There's something locked over here that should probably be inspected a bit closely. There's this one technique that I've learned about from this Kratos guy back at the Enclave. Can you open this up?
Zedish, the symbol on the floor is identical to the amulet around your neck.
I want to stand on it, see if it does anything.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
Right,
This
Zedish.
feels connected, but I don't know how. So, I just need to smash the trunk open?
Yep.
Yeah, there's. I'm guessing the other one is probably going to be locked. I'll check while you take care of this one.
It is also locked.
Indeed.
All right,
So,
Zedish, go
strength?
ahead and no, go ahead and roll me an attack.
Okay.
Yeah, you punch a hole through the lid, uh, and your hand hits gold coin and gems as you,
Ooh.
as your fist goes through the lid of the box.
Get the others now. Gonna need this.
All right, you find 82 gold's worth of, we'll say this one is gems. So 82 gold worth of gems. And then if you want to roll me another attack for the other chest.
Yes, I do.
Yep. And you find another 27 gold.
All right.
You're welcome.
A book in the corner here, Zedish, speaks of priests of Asterion.
Grab it.
And this
And
one
through
specifically
it a
was
bit.
referring to a high priest in this chamber. Seemed to be the journal of a high priest.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that with me. Start reading it. See if I can make sense of anything.
It predates your birth. However, it talks about driving back the darkness and let's see. Hold on, let me hit my notes again. It talks about the rise of dark forces from Infernia, and speaks of them being driven back, and that it's been a quiet time for a while with no sign of another invasion.
But it predates my birth.
Correct.
Okay.
By quite a while.
So it's been a while.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, this thing looks like it's probably hundreds of years old.
It's been a while.
Okay.
Been a while.
Since you've been gone, things have changed.
Oh, god damn it. Anyways. So yes, that's what you find in that room.
Okay.
Alright.
I think we got everything.
I think so too.
I really walked out.
So
Dustin, do you need a hand over there? Dan, you're muted if you're talking.
Dustin.
I thought you said Zedish.
Nope.
I thought he said Tristan, and then I realized he probably said Dustin.
Yeah. It's
I can
the
totally hear
Dustin's-
words.
Or the elusive Danston.
Daneth.
No, not again. Dustin is just sitting by the door, just waiting. I can't really move Sasha, otherwise I would have put us both by the exit.
Oh, okay, I can do
But-
that.
Yeah, just kind of sitting over here, just waiting. Just holding her and just kind of trying to not like clean her up, but like, get like any dust or anything out of her hair.
Justin, if you
Seems
need
like that.
time to take her up to the baths, we can help. Already postponed taking down the tower this long. Sure, a couple more minutes won't really matter. You need help.
No. Mm-mm. No, I got her. It's fine. Just point me in the right direction.
Sure. Yeah, just stop.
Bath is up.
Yes. Let me do this. We'll go back up to the other chamber. Hold on. Clear. Come on. Oh my god, seriously? Come on. Okay.
Yay, roll 20.
There we go.
You can do it.
Alright, so you guys have made it up to the upper level. The bathroom is off in another room, so Dustin, you're taking Sasha there.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll move the two of you over like here. Okay. The chamber is still silent. The red glow of the blood moon eclipse still pouring through the top of the obelisk. Kira looks around like she's hasn't been out of that basement in some time. But as you take Sasha to the bath, she starts to stir and come back to consciousness. And immediately starts screaming. Until she realizes that you're there and stops. I thought you were one of them again. I thought it was happening all over. Where are we?
It's okay. We're right above where we were before. I just wanted to get you cleaned up and make sure that you were okay before we turn this place to fucking rubble.
She gives you a weak smile and nods. Thank you. You always did take care of me. But what of the others? What of Dell and Bodrick? Where are they?
I've just got to pull up my notes here really quick just so I don't confuse the names.
No problem.
Oh no, why is it not here?
Let me check Discord. I know it's in there.
Yeah. Oh, okay, there it is.
Okay.
I found it. I don't know if you saw, but right before we all lost touch with each other, the last thing I remember was seeing a blade to Dell's throat. And just a spray of crimson, and then I don't know I didn't know what happened to you or to Bodrick. I panicked. Made my way through alleys and every nook and cranny that I could, trying to get back without being seen, and I thought that the everyday devils would, help us sort things out, but by the time I got back, I saw posters on the wall with our names and pictures saying that we were wanted. I didn't know what happened to you guys, but I figured if you would have seen that poster as well, you would do the same thing that I did and just try to get away. I'd hoped. I never knew if I would see you guys again. It's been years. I honestly started to assume the worst and figured it was best to just try and leave it behind. But now that I know that you're still here, I think we can fix this. I don't know how soon, how long it's going to take. But I will fix this. Fix all of it. But for now, let's get you cleaned up.
She squeezes your hand and gives you another smile. She goes, I don't blame you for any of this. I ran too. I got on a boat and hid and woke up in another place. Trying to find my way back to you after all this time, but somehow ended up here. For who knows how long. It's not your job to fix it, Dustin. It's okay. You're here now. We'll find the others again. Clear our names and be free again.
I don't know if things will be the same as they were before, but I think clearing our names give us a good start over. Fresh hands, so to speak.
She climbs into the bath, now a little, not quite as warm as it was before, but still warmer than she's been in some time. And she just kind of curls up in her clothes. You see like the dust and the dirt just kind of flowing off. She just sits there, knees to her chest, and long, heavy sigh. Just seems to relax for the first time in who knows how long. As for the
Well,
rest
she's.
of... sorry,
I was
go
going to
ahead.
say, just last thing, really quick. If I'm just kind of like, putting water into her hair, trying to clean it up. I think he would try also to kind of surreptitiously look at like her necks and the sides of her neck and look just for like, do I see bite marks to kind of confirm what Arapsis was telling me?
No, they're on her forearms. At her
On her
wrist.
forearms. Okay. Okay. It's even more noticeable. Okay. Okay. I'm good.
Okay. All right. What are the rest of you doing in the main chamber?
Totally not listening.
Yep. It's like we got the vampire hearing, the elf hearing out here, just like. I feel like there's probably a look between Aldrin and Arapsis, like,
Oh
we're
no.
not hearing this, right? Like, we're not listening,
We
right?
should do something else now.
Yeah. Let's do something else. And just more listening.
Kira takes Quinn off to that bedroom on the side, and they start rifling through the clothes in there and come out with nicer garb than what they had on before. Kira specifically finds something that's hooded, as to try and keep her face covered. She's like, "You never know when this eclipse is going to end and that sun comes back. I'd rather be prepared."
So the two of you are good on helping us sell getting out of here without having to fight everyone, yes?
Do the best we can.
Wonderful. Now, as long as you're helping, then that's really all that matters in all of this. I believe between Aldrin and I, we should be okay.
Now, if we are bringing this place down, it's gonna be a little noticeable.
Well, sometimes shock and awe can be the correct thing when, well, really trying to sell home a point, darling. So, we can make this a bit theatric, you know. I mean, you are being a vampire, and it's all the fitting if you appear from the shadows from it.
Is that something we know but Karen did? Like, Kira.
Darling, it's theatrics. They don't know the limitation of what she could do. I highly doubt each of these here have, or any yet fully understand that. But that's the point. It's the mystery. That's what she sells. That's what keeps them so interested. If they knew everything about her, do you think they'd stay?
That is a good point.
And that's what you can use in these moments. You use the fact that they don't know. And I mean, it's shadow powers and appearing. I mean, they'll piece it together on their own.
Well, I guess we have a plan.
Alright. And we'll take this moment to take a 5-10 minute break. We'll be back in just a little bit, you guys. Don't go away. And we'll be back with more.
Yes. How long has it been since I did my little demonstration of I can turn into Bakarin?
Less than an hour.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna kind of like mess up my hair a little bit. If we're taking on the obelisk as we're coming out, just slightly mess up the hair just a little bit, just so I can come out and fix it up.
Alright, let me get you guys on the next map.
Would still like to explode.
I mean,
Yes,
you can certainly
that is
try.
the plan.
Okay, so everyone's out now? Or
Correct.
going out? Good. Go downstairs. There are the 4 supports right under the obelisk.
Okay.
I think that's what we determined.
Yep.
Do you have a way out first?
Not worried about that.
I am.
You're cared for now. You're gonna have to be careful.
Well, but there was the one way out the back. That was there a way out in the back?
Mm-mm.
One of
Look,
them?
I understand that the back door always seems like a viable option, but it's not always a good idea.
We're going with the front door this time. So it's gonna have to be the back door. We talked about this. We talked about, comfort level. Anyway, so downstairs. Yes. Is there
Yep.
the way out?
There was the way up
I don't remember
to
that.
go out.
Okay, so there's only one way out from
Mhm.
the basement.
Yep.
Why don't you put the explosives at the bottom of the stairs and then lob something at it?
We're gonna do that.
We have the chemicals. We can do that.
Well, you have chemicals. I didn't take those. We're gonna save those for Becker.
We have multiple chemicals, don't we?
I thought there was
We
like a
can get
bunch of
more on the
oil
way.
or whatever flasks for
there
Yeah,
were-
Molotov.
you had 5 flasks of the flammable chemical.
See, we have multiple.
And we can get more on the way. We have like over 100 gold worth of shit that we can
Yeah,
trade.
and we're gonna. I mean, really, I believe the theory is more of trying to figure out more holy water than burning
Mhm.
oil.
Well, then before Zedish leaves, then I'd like to grab the chemicals from her, or them, and go downstairs and put them at the supports, the
I
pillars.
will happily hand them over to you.
Okay.
Don't stick around. So yeah. So
Get out of there safe.
I will, and then set them up, and then from if I'm at the top of the stairs, can I cast fireball into it so that way it ignites? It essentially centered on the altar,
Okay.
and then that should ignite all of the supports.
Okay. Hold on. Arapsis, I'm just gonna remove your token because I have the new art. There we go. Whee!
Woo!
Okay.
But I'm hoping that it's enough to bring down the supports, which would hopefully bring down the obelisk.
Like
then
I
I'm
said,
just
you
gonna
can
book it.
certainly try.
That's what I'm gonna do. All right. So, do you want me to roll, or what do you want me to do?
Yeah. What are you casting to ignite him?
Fireball.
All right, then roll for damage.
Holy shit. 35.
All right, that definitely explodes all of the chemicals, and the
Mhm.
place starts to burn.
Okay. And what is it? Cool guys don't look at explosions.
Yep.
I'm gonna leave.
You're supposed to flick it and then just walk.
Well, that's what it's a pew pew. Yeah. So finger guns, done, and then just walk away. Except quickly. So yes, it comes down.
It's burning. It is a stone room.
But explosion.
I feel like if Flame
mean, it
Bolt is
explodes
finger
into flames.
guns, then Fireball should be like air shotgun.
Thought it would take out the pillars because it's
Sometimes
an
these
explosion.
take time.
Yeah. Okay, so
It's also
now I have to
stone.
with this. It's still an explosion. A stone still comes down.
Let him work through it.
Each creature centered on the point must make a dexterity saving throw. I mean, I don't think that they're going to get a saving throw, so they're not going to have damage, and it's still a structure. Structures still take damage.
It does. It just takes it over time.
Yeah. It's going to take time. It's not going to
I don't
happen in
like
those first few seconds.
I don't like it.
You're like, but I want drama!
Just want it to come down. All right.
You want a lot of things, Wenrish.
Well, I've been planning this for a month.
Aw.
I was kind of hoping that it would be a dramatic moment, but no. Steal the dramatic moment. It's fine. It's fine. We can just wait for it to come down. He's going to wait at least a little bit to watch it come down. It's coming down.
I know, and that is literally the point of Arapsis walking over to Zedish and being like, "It's okay, just let him work through his emotions. It's all right."
Things are burning. The fire is spreading. The explosion did some damage, but it is
But I
also
want
a
it
large. It is
faster.
also a large marble structure.
It will work.
This is probably historically what happened with Napoleon.
Perhaps.
Anyway,
So now we're walking out of burning building to make it even more dramatic.
Yes, you guys make it up the spiral staircase, back to the exit. Kira pushes the door open, ushering Aldrin to go through first, since he is the one that looks like Bakrin.
I will walk out as dramatically as I can muster and kind of fix the hair a little bit and just gesture for the two guards that are there to just walk off, like they're dismissed, kind of.
Okay. They head off. It seems like the partying is still going on. People, still fighting, still drinking, still doing drugs.
Mm-hmm. Is anyone looking our way at the moment?
Not really.
Okay, time to go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Other way. Away from the party.
Is that really the only option?
no, we can also set all the tents on fire. Let's go ahead and do that.
Why is it?
That's a lot of people who are not in their tents.
They're also not vampires. They don't necessarily know what's going on down there. They're
What
just
if they do?
paid hands.
And what if they do?
What if they don't?
What if they do?
Then we continue with the plan.
The plan was getting out of here alive. Now
Do
the
you
plan
want all
is-
of them vowing vengeance against us?
We should just head off into the
It's
night
today.
and to the enclave.
Wait,
Why do you
Aldrin,
want to leave enemies?
The couple of people that do notice you kind of like raise their glasses in toast.
I'll just give them like a wave or something, like a nod. You know, like a silent cheer.
Look, you all
Alright,
go.
let's go.
I'm just going to say one thing then.
I'm gonna just casually walk where I'm behind a pillar compared to the party, and I'm gone.
Okay.
There's darkness.
Olin just disappears.
Yep.
Went to find a tree. No, I'm kidding.
God fucking nice. No.
Damn it! I snorted.
I really wish we could have
This is
heard that
not
one.
canon.
Have you been a naughty boy?
No.
Oh, you're killing me, Smalls. Anywho, Arapsis, what are you doing?
I'm walking up to the first tent of people here, whom I believe we spoke to when we first got here.
You did.
And I am going to very obviously walk up to them.
Okay.
And I'm going to keep my head down at first until I kind of get very close to them. And then as I kind of get up on the revelry, I'll kind of slowly try and like find a point to laughingly enter into their conversation.
Alright.
Yes. Good evening. I believe we spoke earlier.
Yeah?
I unfortunately have news for all of you. Baccarin is moving on. This little party is all over. In fact, she has decided to, well, burn the whole damn thing down. She said she's moving on to the next phase.
Roll me deception.
Why, sure. Are you fucking kidding me?
I'll let that be an advantage.
Don't roll another one.
Better.
We'll take it.
That was a 10. Like, lying is a thing I do.
As long as the
My
0
one
is
was a
behind the
7.
1 and not before, it's fine.
Oh. Thank you, Dustin.
While to find the button.
Alright. So they kind of look around. Oh, like now or tomorrow?
Well, I
Whatever
mean,
tomorrow is?
buildings, the building's burning, so that's on you.
This would be a perfect time for it to come down.
They
Just
turn
saying.
around and look and see flames starting or smoke starting to billow out of the obelisk.
But you know, that's on the rest of you if you want to stay here and watch. Hey, fun fire.
Ah, shit, I'm too drunk for this. Fuck. Alright, guys, I guess we're packing up the party. Where the fuck are we gonna go now? Great! And they meander and start picking up their stuff. More people are starting to notice the smoke and voices rise as people are concerned with what the fuck is happening, but word makes it around that it's time to pack up and leave, and there's a lot of grumbling about it.
I just kind of walk back up to Uldren. I'm like, see, in the end, they're just drunks. Angry that their party's over.
I'm just tapping Arabsis's other shoulder and I'm over here.
Anyways, like I was saying, they're just harmless mercenaries out for fun. Just people having a good time, darling. Nothing to worry about. We have much bigger fish to fry. But now, they go back into the wind, and they're nothing to be worried about, and they won't be hurt. At least by us.
To be fair, my vote was on we just walk off into the night and get to the Enclave. I kind of...
Then they don't have answers, and then I don't like people wanting to make answers on their own. This way, it's a tidy little box. They all just move on with their days. Their life has no real memory past that crazy woman that burned the fucking tower.
That's a good point.
It's a good story.
Now, we can get the hell on.
Let's.
All right. And we'll theater the mind the travel. You guys do manage to make it out of the obelisk and away from the White Court, who are starting to gather their things to move on. Where are you headed directly? The Enclave?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, and you're traveling
First
on
step is
foot.
Enclave for sure. Unless we can find mounts in the desert, but I doubt we can.
There are currently no mounts here, so unfortunately, yes, you will be on foot. I would like, as you are traveling, I would like everyone to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Also, as a quick mention, I am keeping that sending stone at hand
I am
just
really
to make sure I
keeping
can
this
hear
on.
from Lunara.
Damn it.
I have not rolled a single good one yet.
No.
Damn
Not
it.
all today.
Wow. Everyone but Dustin takes 3 psychic damage from the effects of the blood moon eclipse.
That all I'm taking?
Just 3 for now.
Okay. Just checking.
What's the matter? You
As
guys
in-
hungover?
As a note, at the end of every quote-unquote day of travel, I will, away from Kira and just in case Sasha, cast a quick little sunlight spell near Zedish, or daylight spell.
Ah,
Just a little, little recharge every night
pick
before
me up.
bed.
little Superman recharge.
Yeah.
Just gonna lay out like a little sun cat.
All right. Who would like to roll me a d6 for the next day's travel? First day.
Not it.
First day goes fairly uneventfully, aside from psychic damage. Everybody's got a bit of a headache, except for Dustin. Dustin's fine.
It's a 6.
Dustin's got other things on his mind.
It's a 6. What does a 6 get us?
I don't know, but hopefully nothing.
Ah, strange lights and floating orbs glowing through the sky. You also, they just seem to kind of float and, think of the scene in Ghostbusters where all the ghosts get released.
Ooh.
Like, that sort of, red light streaking through the sky. Aldrin, you notice as you were traveling, a few of them seem to be closer to ground level and are glowing a little brighter than the rest. And as you get closer, they kind of move off in a direction, almost like they're trying to lead you somewhere.
This is a fucking March of the Dead thing. I'm just, nope. Don't follow the lights.
Where? Oh, I guess he's the only one that notices it. Okay.
Do you see something, Aldrin?
Aldrin, you notice one following Dustin. About 20, 30 feet off.
It seems like the lights are trying to lead us astray, and there's one hovering behind Dustin.
Do any of us see these lights besides
Yes,
him?
now that it's been brought to your attention, yes.
Okay. What does it look like? Like a will-o-wisp or?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Just before
normally,
them go away.
normally these are the spirits of some sort of undead trying to speak to us. We normally don't want to stay here, though.
Right. Hey,
Tell you what,
Dustin,
we
are
can
you
all hold
okay?
hands. Come on, Aldrin, you can hold mine.
I'm on the other side. No, just...
Just grab my damn hand, I can't see you.
I'll take Arceus's hand and make sure to not follow the lights. And every now and then I'll just glance back to see the one behind Dustin, if it's still like, is it keeping pace? Is it getting closer? Like,
It seems to be keeping pace.
okay.
It stops when you stop. It moves when you move.
We just have to keep making our way downtown, walking
know-
fast.
And
Do we
we're
see any
homebound.
faces pass?
Yes.
No, but we're homebound.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
I'm making sure to just not follow any and just keep walking.
I'm gonna make everybody hold hands. Just walk up and just grab somebody else's hand and be like, grab their hand, please. We're linking up.
Buddy system.
Okay. But
Human chain, come on. And others.
I was gonna say, how many
Grab
humans do we?
Ramesh.
There's only like
2.
2. Yeah. Huh.
Isn't Sasha
Here-
human?
Oh yeah, Sasha 3. And then Kira, who looks like she used to be
Okay.
human.
Ah.
so carrying on.
Alright.
Just keep walking. Just keep walking.
Alright. Aldrin, since you're leading the pack, roll me survival.
You got this.
Fuck me. God fucking damn it.
Damn it. We're on a
Fuck is up with
roll.
this?
Despite your best efforts to lead the group, the Blood Moon Eclipse is making it hard to navigate. I'd like you to also. God damn it, Dan!
I couldn't resist. So it's making it hard to navigate.
All right.
Mhm.
As the Blood Moon Eclipse continues, the party stumbles upon a ghostly carnival that appears out of nowhere. The carnival is filled with spectral performers, eerie music that seem to defy, and rides that seem to defy the laws of physics. Let me get you to the new screen and change the music. One moment, please.
What's the temperature?
Cool.
Yes, it's a carnival. Of course it's cool, but what's the temperature like?
time for carnivals. Hip.
A hip hop, a hip it, a hip it, a hip hop.
Pretend that there are ghosts wandering around and you all see them.
All right, can we just kind of back out and say no, thank you? We're on a
Yeah,
timetable.
I think we're gonna pull a Jordan Peele and just go, nope.
Eh.
Sometimes
As you
these
go to
things
turn
find
around,
you.
you see more of the will-o-wisps.
We just keep walking straight.
It's kind of in the path, you know?
I mean, if it's all ghostly, then we can just walk through it, right?
That's the plan.
If we pretend it's not here, then it's not here.
Just, like a
That's what I'm
normal
thinking.
carnival, you don't make eye contact with the vendors.
Just keep walking.
Alright.
Aldrin's free hand is resting on the pommel of one of his short swords, though.
Walk totally like we belong here.
Yep.
It's like that scene in Shaun of the Dead where you're trying to pass
Hand
the
in hand,
zombies.
just like a family.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, exactly that.
Let's just make sure it doesn't turn out to be like in the.
Brains.
Ah!
Ooh.
Pretend to perform like a ghost.
Alright, as you guys are moving through, Sasha is like clinging to Dustin's arm, like very obviously uncomfortable with this. Kira seems to pay no mind. Yeah, everybody give me a performance check. There we go. Since you're already
Oh, Arapsis.
Zetus and Wenrish are on top of this. Let me roll for Kira, Quinn, and
Because we are now on a path of revenge. This is.
I feel like
not-
I'm kind of like doing the wave, and when it gets to our abscess, it just turns into the robot, and like, what are you doing?
well, Sasha rolled a 4. So she is like
I mean, technically, I rolled a 2.
yeah. But she is, her eyes are darted around and she is very obviously uncomfortable. And as you start to move through, Dustin, you feel her stop suddenly. And you turn around and there is a figure with its hand on her shoulder. And it seems to be pulling her, trying to like gently pull her away from the group.
Dustin would try
Oh,
and
there it
just
is.
pull her. Dustin would probably just try and pull her forward and kind of like try and trade places, kind of like putting himself between her and whatever this is. Just keep walking. Just keep walking.
As a tall, imposing skeletal figure clad in a flowing cloak that shimmers between deep red and rich purple hues. It carries a staff made of bones, topped with a glowing ethereal crystal that pulses with a mesmerizing light.
Listen, Skinny, we got places to be. You gotta let go. And
want
at
to
that point,
Mictal
Speak
says
in-
it is her time.
then at that point, cast Sacred Flame at it. Bloop, bloop.
Why
How
did we
far
let the
through
trigger
the
happy
carnival are we?
person go first?
I don't know what that
Wenrish,
did,
you
but it was
watch
sequence.
as the sacred flame goes off and it seems to just absorb into the creature.
This is a sucky spell and I don't like it.
How far through the carnival are we?
You're about at the center.
Okay.
And it was a new day, so we did a long rest at some point.
Can-
Yes, no?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll say you guys did a long rest before coming here.
I'm just going off of a guess here, but I want to try and speak in Elvish to this based off of the weird stuff we saw in the swamps before.
Okay.
We don't mean any harm, we're just passing through.
Mictal is chosen. And this soul is his.
Are you Mictal?
It kind of cocks its head. I have been called this before.
Got you. Well, what are you chosen for? I mean, I've been called chosen a few times, but never really stuck.
It is, as you say, chosen for death. The soul now belongs to me. It is their time.
That one there. You believe it is their time.
They have been on the brink of death many times, and we have had our conversations, but she had a purpose. And now her purpose is fulfilled. And now she is mine.
Which one is he referring to?
Sasha.
The friend we just got back.
Well, you see, sometimes magic has a way of bringing people back. So why in this moment should we so willingly part with her?
You will defy death?
Darling, we've defied lots on our way to here.
The Mictal looks you up and down, and undeath is
Orapsis just smiles.
undeath is unnatural.
Couldn't agree more.
Therefore, they are death's enemies, and I am death.
As a quick note, I have let go of Arpsis's hand and I'm preparing Sunbeam, where it won't hit anyone in the party.
Okay.
Look, we're trying to take care of a number of things to stop more death from occurring than, well, even you could really handle. We're really trying to do good on this. So really, standing in our way will only make more work for you.
You watch as it raises its hand suddenly towards Kira, and Kira vanishes.
Before she can do that, can I do a Misty Step and grab her?
You can certainly try.
Okay. Well, I'm not sure what I do with that, but okay.
You go to grab for Kira, and she seems to turn into dust as like your hands grasp through and just nothing. Her clothes that lay on the ground. Her body disappeared.
What exactly is it that you're hoping to accomplish?
I am trying to bring balance to this world.
Well, it's funny you should say that. You see, these individuals, and unfortunately myself here, were forcibly put into this position by somebody else who wishes to force a great number of people into that. This one person is the cause of all of this unbalance. And that's the exact person that we're trying to stop. If you're some kind of all-powerful god, I'm sure you have some way of looking into one of our minds, memories, or something to be able to see that I'm telling you the truth in this moment. If unbalance is what you're trying to fight, then we're on the same side.
Mictal takes a moment to consider and pulls out a skull encrusted with ruby and amethyst. And off. Let me pull up the picture. Where did it go? Did I not upload it? One second. Save, show to players. He pulls out this. If one of you thinks that you are worthy of Mictal, then I shall grant you this boon in your efforts.
Does the name Mictal ring any bells?
Roll me history or religion.
Well, both are +0, so I'm just gonna go with history.
You got this! See?
Eh?
Mictal is the god of death. He is
Okay.
death incarnate.
Okay. Arapsis will grab it. Will slowly reach out, like tentatively, and lift it from their hand.
He pulls it back as you reach for it, and
You promised.
not you.
I had a feeling, but, you know, on the same side.
And he looks to Dustin.
Save the one that you care for.
You.
Arapsis just dances backwards.
He turns to Dustin and goes, "You. I choose you."
Dustin, I choose you!
You're choosing to give me a boon. Why? Why should I accept?
You have been you and I have seen each other before. It has been, you may not realize it, but it has been some time. But you have been on the brink of death more than once. Same as your friend here. However, unfortunately, her time is up. With yours, you have much to do.
Think of it as a gamble, darling. What do you do when there's a gamble?
Oh, it's a gamble, all right.
Sometimes you have to try and raise the bet.
And I didn't know that I had anteed. I will... You know, this is a carnival, right?
Yes.
What if... I used to be good at these kinds of games back in the day. If I could make a wager with you, if, say, I win the wager, you let Sasha stay with us. If you win, I'll accept your boon. Does that sound like a fair wager?
Mictal accepts.
Okay. Well, do you mind if I suggest the game?
By all means.
All right. Since we're at a carnival, and he kind of looks over and just is looking around for he's looking around for anything that measures weight.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll say that there is something to that effect.
Okay. Dustin kind of nonchalantly points at it, and I wager to you, I can guess your exact weight. If I'm correct, I win. If I'm off, then I lose.
It is a deal.
All right. Shake on it.
Skeletal hand reaches out, shakes your hand.
Mhm.
It is like icy cold to the touch.
Dustin's is
You sense a shiver down your
freezing
spine.
cold.
Yeah.
Cold and clammy. Does anybody have just like a something to write with and a piece of paper really quick? I don't have anything on me.
Well, Wenrich is a drawer.
Oh, that
Yeah.
would be very nice.
That's it. Hand it over.
Okay. Dustin will spend time glancing over the figure, taking his time, taking in every detail he can. And then before I'm just seeing all the gifs in chat now, or in our Discord. So I'm gonna write it down, and if I'm right, that's my wager. And so, Kate, will you allow me to use that thing that I've had since day one?
Yes.
All right.
What? You're using a thing that you've had since day one?
You're
Yeah.
opening a box?
Holy shit, I forgot you had that.
Yeah. I'm gonna
I love this moment so
write
much.
down. Try to discern the target's exact weight.
Infinite.
And as long as you feel that that is within reason, that's
Mm-hmm.
what he scribbles into the book. Well,
Like the infinity symbol.
yeah. It's like, that's not an 8, my friend. The weight of death and life is a very heavy thing. Weighs down on all of us. Every soul. I'm going to say you have an infinite weight.
Do you see it almost smile if a skeleton can smile? And nods his head slowly. Mictal approves. You are worthy. Those
A
sacrifices.
deal's a deal.
Yep. And as he goes to shake your hand, the world seems to vanish. As you feel yourself teetering on the brink of life and death, a spectral figure emerges from the shadows. Mictal, his gaze fixed upon you with an otherworldly intensity. But before he can claim your soul as his own, another figure descends from above. The embodiment of the moon's ethereal grace, Lunara, stands between you and the looming specter of death. With a voice like the gentle whisper of the night breeze, Lunara addresses Mictal, her tone firm yet imbued with divine authority. "Not this one," she declares, her words echoing through the astral plane. "He is meant for more than the grasp of the underworld." Mictal pauses, his shadowy form shifting uneasily under the moon's radiant gaze. "His fate is not for you to decide, moon goddess," he retorts, his voice a low rumble that reverberates through the spectral realm. "His soul is Mictal's by right." But Lunara remains steadfast, her luminous presence undimmed by the darkness that surrounds them. "Dustin's path is intertwined with the cosmic tapestry," she explains, her voice resonating with celestial authority. "He is a beacon of hope in the encroaching shadows, destined for greatness beyond the realm of the underworld." As the two celestial beings stand locked in a silent battle of wills, your fate hangs in the balance. Yet, amidst the swirling energies of fate and destiny, Lunara's words hold sway. Mictal finally replies, "May Mictal still grant him the boon." "But of course." And they both disappear and vanish. Dustin, you come back to consciousness, or come back to reality, essentially, holding the skull in your hand. The rest of you see Mictal vanish.
So just to clarify, we didn't see any of that exchange.
No. You saw none
Okay.
of that. That was entirely in Dustin's head. Basically, you saw Mictal shake his hand and then vanish, leaving Dustin holding the skull.
Dustin kind of turns back and looks for Sasha.
She's still there.
Just with kind of a smirk. I guess it's my lucky day. And then he just kind of collapses down onto his butt.
Alright, Dustin, you may add La Caravera Sagrada to your inventory.
But find that after this tonight.
It'll be in the homebrew section.
Gotcha.
Alright.
That is really cool artwork too.
Thank you.
I feel like there's just like 2 boot points next to Dustin. Like, did I just see that right? Did you just cheat death and cast magic?
I mean, I don't know if it was magic, but well, sometimes I guess you just gotta go all in. And I'll just say I've never felt more lucky than today. Yeah, I don't know what that was. Something just told me the number. So I wrote.
Well, might be something to talk about with the trainers on the Enclave, because pretty sure I noticed some incantation, some chanting briefly.
I thought I was just muttering under my breath. Huh. I guess we'll find out.
Oh, either way, good job. And there's just like an invisible pat on the shoulder and just the boot prints walking off.
Yep.
Thanks, buddy. After he's more than 10 feet away, hey, where'd Aldrin go?
I'm over here. I'm over there.
Rapsis finally finishes slowly singing "The Devil Went Down to Georgia," but for Mictal. As I've been putting in the chat in Discord.
Oh my god.
Oh, man. Oh, that is good.
That's fantastic.
Oh, man. So what do you say we get out of this this crazy carnival here?
And it seems that we've got what destiny threw in our path, so we can probably just walk on out.
Yeah.
Alright.
Don't mind if I do!
Alright, you guys managed to make your way out of the carnival and continue on your way setting up camp for the night out in the desert, in the now almost cold air compared to the normal desert heat. The lack of the sun has severely cooled off the area. And we will go ahead and pick up there next time.
Woo!
Woo! All right,
Whew.
you guys.